Olivia Caldwell, and I play Fifi Latte in Barnstormers The Pony Expresso. This is my 22nd show here at Barnstormers since 2013, and if that doesn't tell you how much I love this theater, then not much will. It really is a special place, and anybody that does a show here can agree with you. So please, take the time to support your local arts and go to www.barnstormersgp.com and click the donate button to help us keep giving you wonderful productions.
Oh, thank you.
What's wrong, Buck?
Well, I want to heckle Mo Cabana during the show, but I don't want him to know it's me.
Oh, all right. Well, if you sign in using your email address, you can use any name you want, and he'll never know it's you.
Okay.
My hero.
Oh, thank you. My hero. There we go. All right. All right. And then what?
Now you just click right here, and you type in your comment for it.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
I'm playing Star Bright in Barnstormers, the Pony Expresso.
And I'm Tim Coatney. I'm playing Buck Braun in Barnstormers Pony Expresso.
I love Barnstormers because the moment you walk through the door, you're a part of our family.
And I love Barnstormers because they let me keep coming back here 19 times.
So, when you get a minute, click www.barnstormersgp.com and donate so we can keep all this craziness going.
I'm Amelia Caldwell, and I play Fifi Latte in Barnstormers the Pony Expresso. This is my 22nd show here at Barnstormers since 2013, and if that doesn't tell you how much I love this theater, then not much will. It really is a special place, and anybody that does a show here can agree with you. So please, take the time to support your local arts and go to www.barnstormersgp.com and click the donate button to help us keep giving you wonderful productions.
thank you.
What's wrong, Buck?
Well, I want to heckle Mo Cabana during the show, but I don't want him to know it's me.
Oh, all right. Well, if you sign in using your email address, you can use any name you want, and he'll never know it's you.
Hey. Oh, thank you. My hero. There we go. All right. And then
Now you just click right here, and you type in your comment for it.
oh, this is gonna be
Welcome to Barnstormers Theater's live stream production of the Pony Expresso, or The Villain Came to a Grinding Halt, by Rachel Davidson. I'm Madeline DeCourcy, the director of the show you'll see tonight, and I hope you'll join with us in booing for the villain and cheering for the hero and awing when you get the feels tonight. And we also hope you will donate. In the description below, there is a link to donate to Barnstormers. Hold on one second.
Sorry, you got a letter.
Jonas.
It's from Kirk.
Kirk Kasparian?
Yeah.
What? The actor who plays Mo Cabana? Okay.
I know, it's so weird.
This is funny. Hey, dude, this says just inside the envelope, sorry, a work schedule conflict, cannot perform this weekend. What?
Oh.
Why would he, this has got to be a forgery. This is a joke. This is funny from the cast, right, guys? What?
This one's from Mo Cabana.
Mo Cabana? The villain that Kirk Kasparian plays in our show?
Yeah!
What? Oh my god. What does it say? Oh my god, you guys, this is crazy. It says, Dear Barnstormers, Madeline and Jonas, I have abducted the cast of the Pony Expresso and trapped them in the comments of YouTube. What?
I'm gonna go look.
Check the comments.
Okay,
Are they
check
there?
the comments.
Marina! Holly! Trin, are you guys out there? Where are you guys? We're about to start the show. Find footage from 2 weekends ago and get it ready.
Okay.
This is a forgery. This is highly concerning. Are they in the comments?
Yeah, they're in the comments. All of them.
The cast is in the comments. How do we get them out?
I don't know. I've never seen this.
Okay, so Kirk has been up to some villainous behavior. You know, when they said he was a method actor, I didn't realize. So, yeah, don't turn off your cell phones, or do turn them off. But find the cast if you can. Ask them questions. This is an opportunity, a wonderful opportunity for a nice Q&A with the cast who's trapped in the comments. Ask them anything. Ask them where they are. Ask them when they're coming back. So, yes, I hope you remember where your bathrooms are. There's a 5-minute intermission. You'll be able to enjoy some more snacks. and come back and see the rest of the show. We have a show online.
Yeah, we got it.
A pre-recording.
Yeah.
Cool. So you'll see the show tonight, guys, and Q&A with the cast in the comments. How lovely. And then I'll see if I can find them, and we'll maybe put on a show tomorrow. Maybe I'll have to be the villain. Just, Kirk, don't hurt them. We'll enjoy the show.
Where are they?
What? Can you get him on the phone? What's...
Here's your steaming hot cup of coffee, ma'am.
Yahoo! Why, it is great to get a rip-snorting good start on a sizzling day. Especially before going out to put up a few dozen fences.
I don't recognize your face. Are you new to Water Pit or just passing through?
Looking to settle. Got in from Pitter Patter City just a week ago. Rode all the way on Java.
All you drank on the way was coffee?
No, Java's the name of my trusted and faithful horse. Named him Java because I figure a horse is just like a cup of coffee.
Oh, how's that?
If it's got a good kick, it'll get you going.
So, what brings you to town, Miss
Dwyer. Dwyer. You can call me Barb.
Pleasure to meet you, Barb. I'm Star Bright, and this is my Aunt Decaf.
Just call me D.
Pleasure to meet both of you. I can already tell that this here is a kind and caring community.
Have you met many people?
Just you two. And my boss down at the Sweet and Low?
Oh, you mean Master Blend?
Yup. Mighty nice fellow. Though, sometimes I wonder if he pampers his cows too much.
Why?
He's been getting spoiled milk.
Oh.
Might be because he's feeding them round bales of hay. They're just not getting a square meal. Just seems everything they're giving goes in one end and out the other.
Maybe he should raise sheep.
Won't even consider. Says he'd never raise sheep because they might shrink when it rains.
Boy, is she full of them.
So, how did you come to work for Master Blend? A man with many different tastes.
Brought me out here to work on his land.
Doing what?
Building fences. Unfortunately, his ranch hands have been getting sick. Rather sudden-like. Seems like every day another one faints at the drop of a hat.
Well, maybe everybody should keep their hat on.
Don't reckon the hat's the problem. Everybody's been dropping like flies.
Oh, my. Sounds like this illness comes rather sudden.
You bet. They all be feeling good till the last drop. Luckily, Master Bland's been putting them up at his place, trying to get them back on their feet again as soon as possible.
So where have you been staying every night?
Oh, me and Java just sleep outside.
Oh, that must be awfully cold and lonely.
Oh, it's not too bad. Java makes a nice pillow, though sometimes the saddle horn pokes me in the ear.
It seems that a hard-working person such as yourself deserves a roof over her head.
Well, checked out the Water Pit Hotel. They're plumb full of people. Seems like this town is growing by the second.
Yeah. Hey, have you tried talking to the Maxwells?
I ain't heard of them.
They run a quaint bed and breakfast. The Maxwell House has always been a fresh blend of hospitality and respect. And they even allow pets.
Sounds awfully refreshing.
Well, you really can't miss them. They're just down at the corner. Why, hello, Bob.
Well, howdy, Miss D. Howdy, Star. Star bright, the only star I can think of at night.
Why, hello, Buck.
Barb, I think you deserve another friend in Water Pit. Barb Dwyer, I'd like you to meet Buck Braun, a helping hand in these parts. Was voted last year as Water Pit's most eligible cowpoke.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Barb. Welcome to our town.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you. My pleasure. If you'll excuse me, I think I'll head over to the Maxwells, see if I can find me a temporary place. Then, better help on Java get back to work at the Sweet and Low. Steve.
Of course. So, what brings you in today, Buck? As if I couldn't guess.
Oh. Well, that's mighty perceptive of you, Miss D. I thought I might come on in and have another cup of your fine coffee.
Here it is, Buck, with lots of cream and sugar. He never wants it strong and black. Sometimes I wonder if I'm serving the quality cup of coffee that this man deserves.
We do appreciate your business, Buck.
In fact, you've come here 6 times today. You were here just an hour ago. Though it felt like he was gone for an eternity.
Well, shucks, ma'am. You never can have too many cups of your fine coffee. Though coffee ain't my cup of tea, I'd do anything to see my star bright. Only problem is, I drink so much coffee, I toss and turn on my horse all day and can only lie awake and think of her at night.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm gonna go in the back and do some inventory of beans. There's a stagecoach set to come in any day now, and I want to make sure we're set for the big rush.
Is there anything wrong? Did I make you a poor cup of coffee?
Oh, no, it's perfect. So perfect, in fact, that the business must be booming.
Alas, business has slowed down considerably ever since a man named Mo Cabana brought his coffee cart into town.
Well, you know, I just can't imagine you having a slow day. The Pony Expresso has always had the nicest atmosphere, the finest coffee, and star.
Surprisingly, Mr. Cabana can sell his coffee for only 2 cents. We just can't figure how we can offer it at such a low price and not go out of business. It's impossible for us to match the price. After all, we have to cover our expenses. I just don't know what Aunt Dee and I would do if our business would fail. Even though we have a few pennies saved, we want them to go toward a wash and wear bearskin rug. Something Aunt Dee's always dreamed of having.
My heart aches when I see Star suffering. Well, don't you worry, Star. Nothing could ever happen to the Pony Expresso. You've always had such dedicated customers. Shucks, you know me. I'd never go to anywhere else for my cup of coffee. So, where are all the other customers?
Unfortunately, our regulars have been mysteriously fallen sick. What an incredibly strong man. He stayed healthy in a town filled with failing health. In fact, Barb was just telling us that a strange illness has struck both of Master Blend's ranch hands.
Well, has he tried any lotion on his hands?
I mean the help on his ranch, Phil Turr and Rusty Pot.
Well, you know, I'd like to help Master, but my day's already full.
How so?
Well, Dunkin' Donuts got me working hard rounding up cattle of the hole-in-one ranch. It's a full-time job. But I can work nights to see if I can solve this mystery. I'm up anyway.
Why, Buck? How brave! How valiant! How courageous! That's wonderful that you're willing to help our ailing town.
Well, shucks, miss. It's really nothing to face a mysterious illness. Could this be the time to speak of love? Yes, Mom.
Mayor Coffee, welcome to the Pony Expresso. How may I serve you?
I'm sorry, Star, I'm not here to relax. I'm here to warn the both of you. Another person has fallen ill in our fine community.
Oh my. Who?
My wife, honey, she suddenly just dropped ill. Turned green as a frog. I thought she might croak.
Aunt Dee, come quickly.
What's all the commotion about?
Honey, Coffee's been struck down by the mysterious illness.
Oh my. Will she be okay?
Well, I don't know. Doc Cappuccino's still out at the Blend Ranch. Hopefully he'll get back here soon. The town is in an uproar. As mayor, I'm supposed to keep everything under control. And with the election coming up, oh, this certainly isn't going to help my chances. Sometimes I feel like I'm just twitching at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh my. You are a nervous wreck. Get it? Twitching at the ocean bottom. Nervous wreck. But Mayor, I thought you were the only person running for office.
Oh, no. Mo Cabana has put his name on the ballot. And with this horrible disease in town, well, I just know I'm going to receive all sorts of complaints about not handling it right.
But the fact that people are mysteriously falling sick and Doc Cappuccino can't figure out why isn't your fault.
Doc's checked out everything. He even suggested foul play.
How frightening.
What does Sheriff Gallstone have to say about all this?
Unfortunately, I gave the sheriff permission to take a 2-week paid vacation to escape the stresses and strains of his job.
What was happening to him?
Well, he said he saw a 3-legged dog walk into his office.
What's so terrible about that?
Well, Sheriff Gallstone said the dog spoke to him. Said he was looking to find who shot his paw.
Oh my!
Yeah, when things like that are going on with your town sheriff, you know it's time to give him a break. But I just didn't realize everything would all happen at once. I'm afraid our little town is without a man of law.
Is there anyone who could take his place?
A strong, confident man.
Brave and bold. We all know who fits these descriptive words.
Say, Buck, do you think you...
Oh! Well, don't worry, y'all. Mayor Coffee, swear me in.
Yeah, that's right. Buck, raise your right hand. Oh, God. Buck, do you promise to uphold the laws of Waterpick?
I do.
My hero.
Well, then I officially give you the title, temporary sheriff.
As temporary sheriff, I vow to find an answer as to why Waterpit is experiencing these illness problems. I will immediately go and tell Mr. Donut that I'm now temporary sheriff and will be taking a short leave of absence. Star, I do hope we can speak more when we're not in the midst of chaos in our town.
Buck, I will talk with you anytime, anywhere. Anyway, I know you'll find out the truth, and thank you for your continued patronage of the Pony Expresso.
You mind if I interrupt this magic moment and ask for your assistance?
Why, certainly, Mayor Coffee.
How can we help you?
Well, with Honey ill, I need someone to take care of my sugar and spice.
Oh, twins, born on a Tuesday. It would be my pleasure.
And I can lend a helping hand with businesses being as slow as it is.
Well, yeah, I could take care of them myself, but for some reason, I've been feeling a little bit nervous around them lately.
Why?
Well, Doc Cappuccino says it might be because of the paranoia. But I'm sure that I will be better once my Honey is back on her feet.
When would you like us to start?
Now! Honey, spice!
The coffee mates. Sugar, the sweet one. And Spice, good taste in everything she does. Hello, Miss Bright. Hello, Miss Calf.
Hello, children.
Your daddy would like you to stay here for a little while he solves big problems.
My we have a first cup of coffee water gone, please. With sugar on top?
Oh, we don't want sugar on top. She might get burned.
You're still a mite young, girls. When you've been in the rugged West a few more years, then I'll give you your first taste. They grow up so fast.
Coffee isn't the only fun thing around here. We'll have a great time playing outside. Good.
All right, children. Daddy's got to go and take care of that little problem. Thank you so much for everything.
No problem. You have such beautiful children. Though it's sometimes hard to tell them apart.
Don't worry about a thing, Mayor. It's important while this illness is going around, these young'uns remain in a safe environment.
All right, you kids behave yourselves.
We will, Daddy.
Time to play!
What do we get to play?
Oh, how about horseshoes?
Wow, I love playing horseshoes.
All right. While Miss Bright and I set up the stakes, why don't you two go take the shoes off our horse, Swiss Miss?
Isn't that dangerous? Couldn't you get kicked?
Shh.
Don't worry. Swiss Miss is a stable animal.
What color is she?
Why, she's the color of chocolate, of course. Let's go on out and meet her.
Yeah.
Must be some unsightly ghosts around here. Well, here it is, the perfect place to put the Cabana coffee cart and the ideal dwelling for me, the powerful Mayor Mo Cabana.
But Mo, do you really expect them to sell their establishment?
And why not? Their business is crumbling with the Cabana coffee cart in full stride. Look around here. Do you even see any customers? Oh. Curses! That coffee really is quite good.
What's wrong with that?
Don't you see what this means? She's so dumb, even a mind reader would only charge her half price. It means it's gonna take months to force them out of business. Perhaps I could use my good looks to persuade them to sell the place. At a bargain price, of course. Do you agree?
Oui, you're delightfully talented.
And dazzling? And deceitful. And dishonest. And just not really nice. Now keep quiet, we got negotiating to do. How beautiful. Perhaps I want something more than a coffee house. A kiss from this lovely lady would be a deal in itself.
Thank you for coming to the Pony Expresso. How may I serve you?
We just need a few seconds of your time. We are here on business.
Now, I recognize you. You are Mo Cabana, the one who runs the coffee cart.
Correct. And this is Fifi Latte, my assistant.
It's my pleasure to meet you.
This is Spice. I'm Sugar. I told you they were hard to tell apart. This is Sugar and this is Spice.
That's all very nice. And it rhymes.
Such cute little ones.
Silence, we have business to discuss. I hope we're not disturbing you.
We are quite busy. I'm getting Sugar and Spice a treat for their horseshoe sportsmanship while my aunt, Decaf, puts the shoes back on our horse, Swiss Mitts.
Oh, well, I hate to interrupt such an incredible moment in the little girls' lives, but we do have very important business matters to discuss with you. Perhaps Fifi Latte can escort the little tax over to the ice cream shop. My treat, of course.
Me? Take some for the ice cream?
Of course. Remember how much you told me you love children? Here's your chance to take two precious little girls who just played a rugged game of horseshoes out for an ice cream sundae.
But this is Saturday!
Then get them an ice cream Saturday. But most importantly, get them ice cream now. If she continues to be an imbecile, I have to ask her to stop helping me.
Mr. Cabana, though you seem rather passionate about the matter, I promise these children a piece of beef jerky. They are very deserving.
Well, they can have beef jerky ice cream.
Please, just don't please. Well, okay, but I want it to be a brief trip just to the ice cream shop and back. I would go with the children, except someone has to stay and watch the shop while Aunt Dee puts the shoes back on Swiss Miss.
Oh, then we mustn't waste time. Have a nice treat. In fact, take your time. Hop, skip, and a jump. Yep, there we go. Over 30 flavors out here. Oh, my sweet. We are now alone to talk business.
I feel uncomfortable talking about business without my Aunt Dee here.
Come now, we wouldn't want to disturb her important work, and it's nothing big.
Perhaps you're right. What would you like to talk about?
Well, we are both involved in coffee.
Yes, go on.
And you must admit, selling coffee has its perks. I've been especially fortunate. My business is thriving.
So what brings you here? Obviously not a cup of coffee.
Well, I'm sure my successful endeavors draining you. I don't mean to be offensive or hurt your feelings. It's just the Pony Expresso doesn't stand a chance against my coffee cart. I'm sure you've noticed my low prices capturing the customers. With all this happening, it's easy to assume you'd be interested in selling your business to me.
Ha! Never! The coffee profession is a stimulating business for Aunt Decaf and me. We would never sell out.
I understand that for many, coffee has been the grounds of many a heated discussion. But come now, my dear, you should make money out of your failing business before you lose everything.
It will never happen. The day will never come. Aunt Dee and I have enough money saved away to fight you for months.
Maybe I can convince her to marry me. That would mean a profitable merger in more ways than one. Perhaps we should get to know one another better and set up a merger between our two companies. I'm sure if we get to know one another, you'll see it is mutually beneficial. Being the next mayor of Waterpit, who can deny I am Waterpit's man of the future?
Mr. Cabana, I could never work for you, much less vote for you. You're nothing but a cheap politician who will never be elected mayor of Waterpit.
I don't know why you call me cheap. After all, I'll cost the town a fortune. My dear, I stand on my record.
So no one can see it.
Oh, be reasonable, Miss Bride. I elect to give you a scrumptious kiss. Not only will this convince you to vote for me, but prove that we are made for each other like coffee beans and water.
Stay away from me, sir. You realize you're already in hot water.
Let me just have one kiss from those lovely lips.
I would never kiss a man with such an ugly mug. Perhaps you'd rather have a cup of coffee.
That cup of coffee has been sitting there since I got here. It must be cold and bitter, unlike your lips, which I'm sure are warm and sweet. Just one kiss and I'll be on my way.
Never, especially for a man with revolting business and political techniques. Dreadful coffee breath. Oh, stay away from me. Take that.
How dare you! Look what you've done to my shirt! For ruining my shirt, you now owe me a kiss!
What's happening here?
My dear mug, help me!
Get off her, you villain!
Is everything all right?
That repulsive man was using inappropriate marketing and campaign tactics on me!
What?
You can't! As a stalwart man, I'm inclined to trounce you good. But, as a gentleman and temporary sheriff, I'm gonna let you off with a warning. I don't have time to deal with a cheap good for nothing. It's vital that I devote my time to solving a serious community crisis.
This is ridiculous. You should be arresting her. When she spilled that coffee on this shirt, she showed me disdain. Disdain. Disdain.
Ooh, your puns are bad and you should feel bad.
All right, that was a bit of a stretch.
And the stain may never come out, Mr. Cabana. And you can blame that on your improper advances.
Mr. Cabana! Mr. Cabana! Leave here at once. You are no longer welcome in the Pony Expresso.
Sugar Spice, thank goodness you're back. And you as well are no longer welcome in the Pony Expresso.
What did I do? I only took some fuzzy ice cream Saturday. What is the scoop?
You're associated with this brute. Yuck, what a mess. What happened?
Yeah, what happened to you?
None of your business, you unsightly woolmates.
I think they are cute.
I think when they were born, the stork got fired.
Hold your tongue, you snake. You might as well. Your political career is already over.
You all will regret this interference. Mo Cabana never backs away when it comes to his affairs. I assure you, I will find a way to dispose of the Pony Expresso.
Whoa!
Mo Cabana shall return!
Goodbye, little sweethearts!
Well, Miss Stark, Miss D, I think there's something funny about those two. I'd stay away from them.
Don't worry, Buck. I know that we will forever be safe with you as temporary sheriff.
But Doc, isn't there anything you can do?
I am sorry, Mayor. This one is out of my territory. These people are being poisoned. And unless we can trace the source of the poison, we'll just have to wait this one out. Just make sure that they're comfortable.
Well, have you ever seen anything so mysterious?
Well, I once had a man come to me and say that he was shrinking.
What did you do?
Well, I couldn't do anything. I just told him he had to be a little patient. But this thing here, it's mighty strange. I think that there's someone behind it.
Do you think this could be...
Yes, I think it's foul play.
Foul play? You mean the chicken they're eating isn't any good?
No, I mean someone is making them ill on purpose.
Who would do such a horrible thing?
You know, if I find out who it is, I'll throw them in jail.
What would be the charge?
Well, no charge. Getting in jail's free.
So, to what do we owe this visit, Palomino?
$2 in Pony Overnight Express.
A real Pony Express? We've never been this close to one. She even sounds like a pony. How's that?
She's a little horse.
But you two are around horses all the time. Horses are always on Main Street.
Boy, this seems loaded with them.
True, we even have horses on a ranch that like playing with the pigs.
Why's that?
I guess that I being neighbors.
Oh, it's nice living on a ranch with all of that hospitality.
So what'd you do before you rode for the Pony Express?
Well, I used to have a riding academy, but business just kept falling off. The horses kept hiding behind the trees to change their jockeys.
That's even worse than the last one.
I even opened up a horse dance academy once. But you know, horses just can't dance.
Why not?
Well, they have 2 left feet.
Stop so we can get back to the story.
And one day, all of my horses got mad colds.
What'd you give them?
Cough stirrup.
Palomino, you should be proud of what you do now. In fact, you're one of the fastest riders around.
Oh, most of that to my horse, Storm. A horse like Storm can ride like lightning. With the reins.
I see you have a letter in your hand. Who's it for?
Just happens to be for you. Says right there, decaf.
Ooh. It's from the president.
President?
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 President of the Central Pacific Railroad.
Well, what's it say?
It's a little bit blurry for me, Star. Could you please read it?
Have your eyes ever been checked?
Oh, no. They've always been brown.
To whom it may concern, the United States government and Central Pacific Railroad will continue to unite our great country by joining the two oceans of our nation. Your establishment has been designated as an official railroad stopping point. We will pay a significant rental fee and allow you to continue with your current business. Thank you for your help. Sincerely, H.O. Scale.
Well, the Pony Expresso is not as valuable as a gold mine.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
We don't believe it.
We don't believe it.
Is there an echo in here?
What's wrong, Palomino?
Well, with the railroad coming through, looks like I'm out of a job.
Oh my.
We didn't mean to hurt anybody.
Don't worry, I'm not hurt. Just unemployed.
You know, speaking of hurt and employment, the people of Water Pit need my help. I am still temporary sheriff, and there's a mystery to be solved.
Maybe next time we'll have more time to chat.
That would be lovely. Maybe we could even take a walk, just the two of us. Why can't I just tell Star I love her?
That would be wonderful. But how long could it be until I hear his words of affection?
Palomino, I realize this may not be a time of celebration for you, but would you join us down at the ice cream shop?
That's very nice of you, Dee. But I reckon I might go around town looking for a new job. I guess it's time for Palomino to move on once again.
Poor Palomino.
It doesn't mean you still can't celebrate, Dee. This town could use a little happiness.
How about another trip on down to the ice cream shop?
Wow, again? I don't see why not. Hooray!
Well, I was hoping for a cup of coffee after often being in that hot sun. But I suppose I could settle for some ice cream.
Then let's go! It's on me.
We'll clean this up later. You lock the front door and I'll make sure the back door is locked. With so many strange things happening in the Water Pit, I don't want to take any chances. What a mess.
What a dastardly misfortune this is for me! The Pony Expresso is now worth far more than a few cups of coffee. Their success and influence will demolish any chances I had of being elected mayor, ruining any opportunity I had for a personal financial empire.
All for making a lot of money!
If she had greatness thrust upon her, she'd ask if it came with directions.
Are you going to do anything?
I can't fool around with the U.S. government and an entire railroad. On the other hand, I am up to that kind of a challenge.
Mo, this could be our time to forget the life of crime. Maybe we could start our own little coffee shop. We could work for a living.
What? Where did you get an idiotic idea like that? Work is the most ridiculous way of making money.
His name could be Theory, since he never works. The little twins made me realize that an honest family life may not be that bad.
Egad, she's getting as soft as a marshmallow in hot chocolate. I'll have to watch my step around her. Ridiculous! Selling coffee is a daily grind. It's the money from the Central Pacific Railroad that'll make us rich. Make me rich. Give us a life of luxury. Give me a life of luxury. Perhaps there's something we can do.
And that is?
I never thought I would need to use this.
Oh, isn't that the same wicked poison things that you've been putting in the coffee on the cart?
Let's say it's the same, only I happen to brew this vial a little stronger. Or should I say a lot stronger?
Oh, but you may have those little children!
Who cares about those little children? I just want to get out of here before they all return.
But how will we get out of here? Both the doors are locked!
I happen to find this key behind the counter. Who can doubt I am smart and cunning as a sly fox?
Oh, but Mo, it seems they may be on the right track. This temporary sheriff will not stop until he finds out who is making the town under the weather.
How can you even doubt me? Egad, this Fifi Latte is losing her train of thought. I'll have to make sure she doesn't take me down the wrong tracks. Don't you think I can stop this so-called temporary sheriff? With the real sheriff away from Water Pit and this inexperienced imbecile trying to solve things, this place will soon be ours. If we do things right, and no one like you spills the beans!
Expresso, and I'm sitting with one of our official hecklers.
Hi, I'm Maxfield Stewart. This is my third show I've ever done. My fourth show is coming up, Charlotte's Web. I play as Baby Wilbur.
We're excited for that, and I'm so glad you guys are enjoying, cheering, hooray, and booing, and awing our show tonight. Please don't forget to visit that donation link on the Barnstormers website, barnstormersgp.com. because this is a wonderful place where people of any experience in theater can come and be creative. Hi, I'm Madeline DeCourcy, the director of the Pony Expresso, and I'm sitting with one of our official hecklers.
Hi, I'm Maxfield Stort. This is my third show I've ever done. My fourth show is coming up, Charlotte's Web. I play as Baby Wilbur.
We're excited for that, and I'm so glad you guys are enjoying, cheering, hooray, and booing, and awing our show tonight. Please don't forget to visit that donation link on the Barnstormers website, barnstormersgp.com, because this is a wonderful place where people of any experience in theater can come and be creative.
I'm sure Mrs. Coffee will appreciate this.
Oh, she'll not only love our get-well flower pot of coffee beans and coffee cake, but she'll enjoy our visit as well. Though, I'm a little concerned I dropped some coins in the batter.
Oh my, what could that do?
Might make the cake too rich.
I'm sure it'll be okay. After all, Mayor Coffee says his wife is getting better.
People are like tea bags. You never know how strong they are until you put them in hot water. And honey coffee certainly has the spirit and the strength to survive. Speaking of strong, I want to make sure we have a strong cup of coffee for everyone coming in today.
Oh, not too strong. We certainly want Buck to enjoy his 6 cups of coffee. Now, doesn't this look charming?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear, our spare key's missing. Should I call the locksmith? He's our key man in a situation like this.
I'm sure the key's around here somewhere. It probably fell into one of the counter cracks. We'll look for it later. Right now we need to get over to Honey Coffee's before visiting hours are over. Lock up. I don't want any mysterious sorts coming in here.
Oh, well, I know the Pony Expresso is secure with our door locked and temporary Sheriff Buck in our community.
Finally, those fools have left. Little do they know this key works just as well coming in as it does going out.
This is not right! This scheme is much too evil!
Nothing can ever be too evil, and you are fortunate enough to be a part of something especially abominable. So just remember, if anything happens to me, I'll make sure everyone knows you're in on this. I'll have to do something about her when I get in control of the Pony Expresso. just knowing that I'm here makes you an accomplice. So just shut up and watch me add some zesty, venomous seasoning to the coffee. I'm now a seasoned veteran. This coffee is now only good for its sentimental value. One sip from this poisonous pot and you're in the ground.
You have gone a step too far.
You can never go too many steps when it comes to making money. Why, even when I stole leather, I knew additional steps had to be taken.
Barely funny. What do you intend to do now?
Don't worry about it. I'm handling everything.
You are mad! Your only plan is to be evil!
The point is that I'm brilliantly evil. Things always come together for Mo Cabana. Nothing is gonna stop me from making a fortune when the railroad comes to town. To her, brains aren't everything. In her case, they're nothing. Yikes, I gotta get her out of here before she ruins everything. Hurry up and get out of here.
You can't make me!
If you want those little ones you care about so much to be safe, you'll leave now.
You can't!
I wonder who that could be.
Oh, I sure am glad I was able to. Sure am glad I was able to catch you, Auntie.
I'm glad too, but let me get you your morning cup.
Oh, no. That's not actually why I came to see you. I wanted to ask you about something else. Some kind of personal like.
I must admit, I was a bit surprised that you asked me to come back here with you instead of Star.
Well, I've been thinking a lot about your niece.
Yet you've never asked her out. But you know that girls who are not asked eventually feel outdated.
Coming to the Pony Expresso every day's been like a million dates with Star. Talking with her, looking into her twinkling eyes, drinking the coffee she makes specially for me. If only I could experience her kiss.
At least I came close.
So how can I help?
Can I have Star's hand in marriage?
Her hand? Buck, you can have all of her. Oh, I'd be proud to have you as my nephew-in-law.
Well, now, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be in law. Temporary sheriff isn't known for being a long-term position.
Whatever you do after your temporary sheriff job, I know that you will be a great husband.
Well, I think I'll make my rounds around town and then go find her and ask her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very good. And I better get over to Honey Coffee's to see her reaction to her pot of gifts. I can't wait to hear of your proposal.
I can hardly wait to propose.
Yeah.
This is terrible. With Buck and Star together, it'll be next to impossible for me to take over the Pony Expresso. Now is my chance to use even more of my ingenious ability to be evil. A little bit of forgery never hurt anyone. Why, when I was posing as a blacksmith and stealing horses, I used to forge strong links with the customers. Can you get a little privacy around here? After all, the place is almost mine.
I'm glad I caught you heading on over to the coffee house. It seems like visiting hours ended so quickly. Honey Coffee loved his flour upon cake and beans. Did Buck enjoy his cup of coffee? Is my coffee so bad that he prefers the cup from Aunt Dee instead?
I know he did. Now, everybody, I say that we celebrate Honey Coffee coming out of her sticky illness with a hot cup of Pony Expresso coffee.
You're
the best, Dee.
Aw.
And that's awfully kind of you, Dee. And I want to thank all of you for your campaign support. As Water Pit's returning mayor, I plan on building a 2-story courthouse.
Why?
Well, I like high offices.
Now, I once knew a mayor. He had a parrot that swallowed a watch.
Oh my. How is the parrot?
Politics. Here we go again.
I want some cow swallow a spoon.
Did the cow die?
Hasn't stirred since.
It keeps going.
Someone once brought me a pig that could not make a sound.
What was your diagnosis?
He was disgruntled.
Ew.
And going.
Oh my gosh, where's Sugar and Spice?
Don't worry about them. They're playing in back.
But are they safe? Some horses can cause people a lot of whoa.
No need to worry about your girls, Mayor. They really are great with horses.
Oh, and speaking of great, it's wonderful to see you here, Barb.
How did you get off work?
Well, since Phil and Rusty, them working hands, are back on their feet, Master Blend no longer needs me at the ranch.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Is there anything we can do?
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'm confident I'll find something to help me settle here in Water Pit. After all, you folks are the best friends a person could ever ask for.
Oh.
So I'd like to raise a toast to my family of Water Pit.
Hello, Buck.
Quality short-term law enforcement.
Find out anything concerning the poisoning.
Well, you know, I've been on my horse all day, haven't got any leads.
You must be exhausted. Can I get you a cup of coffee?
That would be lovely. I don't think I can drink much more of the black stuff, but I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Here it is, Buck, just the way you like it. I can only hope it's as good as he deserves.
Well, it seems to me that everything's settled down. Hopefully my honey will be buzzing about the house in no time.
Oh. Whatever it was hit her pretty hard. I wouldn't rush her on her way back to health.
Phil and Rusty, them working hands are back on their feet.
Well, they obviously made a fast recovery.
Just like the whole town of Water Pit.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. We haven't figured out who or what is behind this poisoning.
I just think it's important to think positive.
I agree. I'm not gonna
see the adults are talking?
I'm sugar.
Well, they're so difficult to tell apart.
Sorry, Daddy. We just wanted to tell everyone about the garden we just planted.
A garden?
We want to raise carrots to feed sweet snakes.
Oh.
Well, now that's quite a responsibility, girls.
Don't worry, we're good gardeners. We're certainly weed and reap.
Well, I must admit, I'm proud of both of you. You're both sprouting with maturity.
Well, carrots are mighty important for the eyes. Bad eyesight can be awfully costly.
How so?
Well, I once had a patient with 4 boys with bad eyesight. And he found sunglasses mighty expensive.
Well, taking on this new venture shows me that my little girls are growing up.
Does that mean Sugar and I can have our first cup of coffee? You and Miss Cat are saying we're grown up, sort of. Please, Daddy, please.
Well, I'll let you have your first taste. You can have the first.
Why does she always get to be the first one?
Because she's the oldest.
Only by 3 minutes, it's not fair.
Oh, Sugar! To make things fair, why don't you take a sip from my coffee? Then you can both sip at the same time.
Sugar! Spouse! Why don't each of you make a little toast?
Is there any bread around here? She means to say a few inspirational words. Oh. Like this. To our favorite horse, I'd give her a kiss. I'd pucker my lips and smooch dear Swiss Miss. Oh, I get it. Here's to the racehorse that's in every Swiss Miss. One was one racehorse. 2 1 was 1 2. 2 1 1 race. 1 1 1 1 2.
Stop!
What's wrong?
Well, the coffee could be too hot and burn their young mouths.
Oh. Not at the pace this scene is crawling along at.
I'll take the first sip and make sure it's all right. I may not care for coffee, but I'd never let any harm come to these innocent maidens.
A toast! A toast!
All right. As temporary sheriff, here's to the Pony Expresso. May their coffee quench your thirst. They always treat you right, and it's here that safety's first.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, my.
Oh!
He's been poisoned.
We lost our one and only temporary sheriff.
What happened, Daddy? Is Mr. Braun dead?
I thought this town was safe!
I knew the trouble was still brewing.
I must tell you all that trouble has been brewing for a long, long time.
You were told never to come here again.
I have my reasons. I may not be elected mayor of this fine community, but I pledge to be an upstanding moral citizen.
What are you getting at, Cabana?
Ladies and gentlemen, I know who killed this poor man.
Who?
The person responsible for poisoning this man just happens to be this wicked woman.
That can't be true.
Not true, my dear? I suggest you look behind the counter. There you'll find a letter proving her guilt. Go on, read aloud.
Aunt D, it's in your handwriting. Dear Mr. Cabana, I just found out that the hideous Buck Braun plans to ask for Star's hand in marriage. With this relationship, I will surely be set aside, never getting a chance to buy my very own wash and wear bearskin rug.
I would never write anything like that, except for the fact that I want my very own wash and wear bearskin rug.
Go on.
I can't go on.
Oh.
You read it. You're good at public speaking.
After Buck mysteriously dies, I will send my niece to live with her Aunt B. The Pony Expresso will then be firmly in my hands. Not only that, without a temporary sheriff, there will be no one to investigate the matter. It is then that you and I can get married.
Wouldn't you want to marry me?
No way. I've seen livestock with better facial hair than you.
And run the Pony Expresso together.
I would never write anything as horrible as that.
How did you even know the note was behind the counter?
Yeah.
Well, I saw Buck and Dee together moments ago. When Buck left, I was able to meet with Dee, and she showed me this letter she was writing to me. After I handed her back this horrible letter, I saw her place it under the counter. I begged you not to do anything that went against the fine laws of our land. After you refused, I immediately went to go find our temporary sheriff. Unfortunately, I was too late. However, I can still be of help by informing the railroad of our town's problems. Certainly, they will want me in charge of the Pony Expresso.
Let me see that. I don't believe it. It can't be. It's in our handwriting.
Because you wrote it, you scheming villainess!
Aunt D would never do something like that. Buck Braun, my love and temporary sheriff, if he were alive, he would find out the real truth. If only you were alive, he would solve this horrible crime. Oh, Buck, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Could this be a dream?
Buck, you're alive?
Why did your dream come true?
What's this? A voice from the dead?
He's alive! Holy cow!
He's come back to life! Hooray!
It's a miracle.
It can't be true!
It's true! I couldn't introduce his mole!
Do what?
He wanted to dispose of temporary Sheriff Braun, but I couldn't let him do such a thing with all of the innocent ones in the world. I switched the files!
It can't be true! We all saw him die before our very eyes!
Please allow me to do a medical examination.
Oh, yeah.
did not die, but it's obvious he has a horrible coffee allergy.
Coffee allergy?
Yes, a coffee allergy.
What should I do, Doc?
Well, I recommend you drink a bucket of water.
But drinking a bucket of water would just make me turn pale.
Back with the jokes. That was a fast recovery.
Then I suggest you begin drinking tea.
Thank you, Doctor.
You scoundrel!
Mo Cabana,
Yeah.
you're under arrest.
You can't arrest me. You're a Pony Express rider, not a sheriff.
Not so, Cabana. I've been after you for years. You're not just talking to Palomino Polly. You're talking to... Marshall Palomino Polly.
Marshall Palomino Polly!
Of the Percolate Territory. Hands up!
Distraction! Not so fast. Either you let me out of this town free and easy, or I'll pour the rest of this poison down Star's throat.
You're a hideous fiend!
You wouldn't have any milk of human kindness if you drank a cow!
You started at the bottom and then sank.
You never did a thing in your life and you didn't do that well!
You're all right in your place, but they haven't dug it yet.
Enough with your compliments. We're gonna take the horse out back and head for the hills.
She didn't do anything to you!
That's enough, you filly!
Get in there!
He's the hero of water pits.
All right, I'll take care of him, Buck.
Well, as temporary sheriff, shouldn't I do that, Marshal Palomino?
Buck, you've done your duty. You've caught our criminal. It's time I take over as marshal and temporary sheriff and let you get back to a normal, everyday life in the Wild West. I'll take over until your other sheriff returns.
I think we need a little bit more than that, Marshal Temporary Sheriff Palomino. I think we need a new stable sheriff.
Marshal Palomino, would you consider becoming Waterpit's permanent sheriff?
Yeah. After years of tracking down this scoundrel, I think I'm ready to settle down. I'd be proud to. And my first duty will be to take this troublemaker and put him behind bars.
Then you might as well take me to Sheriff Palomino! I am guilty of doing some bad things too!
But you always cared about my children. Sheriff, honey.
You can just call me Sheriff.
I'm talking about my wife, honey. Honey and I still need help at home. I think Fifi would make an excellent nanny.
Are you sure? That would be wonderful.
I suppose I can release her into your custody.
Do you want to go outside and play horseshoes?
Can we put the guardian stand? With plenty of carrots.
Anything you want.
In back, I saw the trusty shovel. And I saw a silver hoe hide.
Said, let's go plant a garden.
I'm tired.
Who you roll?
Crime on the streets. Next time, I'm making house calls.
Well, Mayor, what do you say we get on over to your place and give Honey her afternoon checkup? Checkmate? She won't mind getting a nanny, will she?
No, it won't get her, goat.
Star, is it true? Did you really kiss me?
My kiss was upon your cheek.
Will you marry me, Star?
She can only say yes on one condition.
What's that?
Well, with all the new business coming in, we're gonna need someone to help us run the Pony Expresso. But I do hope that you will join our family business.
Oh, well, you know, it would be an honor. However, I couldn't start until I find someone to replace myself as Mr. Donut's ranch hand.
Oh, Barb could do it.
Oh, yeah. You know, that's a great idea. How about it, Barb?
Wow!
Whoa.
That'd be great! I'll just hop on Javin. We'll go introduce ourselves. Yay!
Oh. Well, I'll just go on back and do some inventory. Leave you two alone.
Yes, Buck, I'll marry you, but I too have one condition.
What's that?
Since we'll no longer be the Pony Express stop for Water Pit, I think we should give our coffee shop a new name.
Oh, what's that?
Buck Star's Coffee.
Oh, and tea. But I think your name should come first.
That's sweet of you, but who's ever heard of Starbucks? I think Buck Star's has a nice ring to it.
Speaking of rings, my dear,